Alrighty, so the purpose of this screencast is to show you how to submit an assignment through Schoology, and we're going to practice this with this task right here, which is called About Me. Well, really, about you. So, if you're watching this screencast, it's because you've already started to view this PowerPoint. Here's a couple of pro tips. If this is too small to view and you need the text size to be a little bit bigger, if you click on this square right here, it makes it full screen. I'm going to leave it here for right now. To move forward, you can either click your mouse like this. I'm just clicking it. It's the left click. You can use the arrows that are on your keyboard, or you can use the arrow that is down here and just click next, next, next. It doesn't matter. All right, so getting to know you, day one, make sure you view all of the slides. Today you're going to create an About Me Google slide to practice viewing a screencast, which you're doing now, previewing a sample of the About Me assignment, opening and completing a Google Drive assignment in Schoology, and submitting a Google Drive assignment through Schoology. So those are our goals. Mrs. James, me, will use all of the submissions to create a practice quiz about the class. You will take this practice quiz later on in the week. Okay, so I'm going to compile all of your answers and create a fun fake quiz. All right, the reason why there is no screencast right here on this slide is because I'm making it right now. When you're viewing this exact screencast will be right here. Inception, like the movie. All right, so here is a sample of what you're going to make. This is mine. Oops. My name is right here. I'm Mrs. James. There's a picture of me right here with my hubby. This is my son, Jack. This is my dog, Sophie. This is my other dog, Reggie. So I just have 4 photos here that perfectly describe me. Down here are my current obsessions. I have my Bitmoji, which I love. I love running. I'm obsessed with the Folklore album by Taylor Swift that just came out. I love reading. I love drinking coffee. I love playing soccer. And I love Luka Doncic, who plays for the Mavs. Right here is my favorite quote that's from a book. It does not do to dwell on dreams and forget to live. Albus Dumbledore. This doesn't need to be from a book. It could be from a video game, a magazine, an anonymous famous quote, a quote your mom says a lot. It doesn't matter. Up here, it's by the numbers. We're going to collect a little bit of data. I have 2 pets. I have 2 sisters, 10 cousins, first cousins. If you want to do all kinds of cousins, your second cousins, your third cousins, that is up to you. 7 concerts that I have been to, love them all. 3 of them have been Taylor Swift. I've broken 1 bone, so I just put 1. And this summer, I read 15 books, so I'm sharing that. On your copy, you are going to create your own question here, which we'll talk about later. Down here are my most used apps on social media. I'm really into podcasts now, so that's why I have that one there. All right, so this is what yours is going to look like. Okay, now you don't want to watch this video quite yet because you have to view your assignment. So if you click the escape button that's on your keypad, or you can click this button down here, what you do is you scroll down and you click on this, because if you look at our goals, we've viewed the screencast, which you're doing now. We've looked at the sample. Now you're going to open and complete the Google Drive assignment. So that is right here. So if you click this, your copy opens. Anything you do on this copy, it will automatically save. On most of these, if you click it, you can start typing. So if your name is Timmy, you can start typing Timmy. Now this looks really small. So what I'm going to do is click it and highlight it. I can come up here and I can change the font size so that it can fit into this box, okay? Let's do your favorite quote. Again, if you click here, you can start typing your favorite quote here, okay? Right here, if you just click, you can type in numbers and it'll pop up, brothers and sisters. If you just click these, you can type it in. Right here it says to create your own. Mine was the amount of books that I read. Maybe yours is going to be average sleep per night. and then you can fill in this number. You can write any prompt here and then answer it. Now for this section right here, this section right here, and this section right here, you're going to need to insert pictures. Here's how to do it. If you go up and click Insert, and then you go to Image, you can click Search from Web. Let's say that for your current obsessions, you are obsessed with pizza. You can type in pizza. Ta-da, it pops up. You drag the picture over and drop it. It will upload it in just a second. You can resize it and then you move it down here. Let's say you're also obsessed with camping. You can type that in, same thing, drag and drop it. Ta-da. Look how pretty. Resize it, move it, ta-da. You just want to fill this box up. Most use apps, so let's say that you are really into TikTok. I type it in, I can drag and drop. Here we go. It's going to take it a second. I'm going to resize it so it'll fit into the box, or mostly fit into the box. You can mess around with it. You can change it. I don't know why this is backwards, but you kind of get the general idea. Maybe I'll drag and drop this one over. There we go. So that is how you insert pictures. For this version right here, if you want to insert personal photos, it's probably better to insert them from your Google Drive. You do that by going to Insert, you go to Image, and then you click on Drive. You will already have had to have pictures in your Google Drive for this to happen. Like I already have pictures here. If you don't know how to put pictures into your Google Drive, you want to go to YouTube and type in, how do I add pictures to my Google Drive? And all these videos pop up. You can click one, watch it, and it will explain it to you, okay? Let me go back. Okay, so that's how you do that. If you don't want to add personal photos, you can just add any photos that are from the web by clicking Insert, Image, search the web. Maybe you really like cats. You can type in cats. You can pick any cat and just drag and drop it over here, move it around, ta-da. Okay, so once this is totally finished, you can exit out because it will save it for you, so you don't need to worry. Okay, now let's go back to our PowerPoint slide. You have finished, you did your About Me, now it's time to submit it. If you watch this tutorial here that was made by another teacher, it will walk you through how to submit your final work. All right, if you guys have any questions, you can reach out. You can send me an email. It's vdjames@smcps.org.